Attention all viewers, the unthinkable has happened. The Euphrates River, once a mighty and life-giving force, has dried up completely, revealing something truly terrifying. As the water receded, hidden caves were uncovered from beneath the riverbed, and with them came the eerie sounds of screams and whispers. What could be lurking within these hidden chambers? Join us as we explore the truth behind this unnerving discovery. As the Euphrates River dried up completely, the chambers that were hidden beneath the waters have been revealed. Terrifying screams have been heard from those chambers, sending shivers down the spines of those who dare to venture near them. People and scientists alike are trying to stay away from those dark and ominous caves as if they were afraid of what might lurk within. The sudden appearance of the caves and the strange sounds emanating from them have left everyone puzzled and concerned, as if something terrible has been unleashed upon the world. The Euphrates River, the lifeblood of a region that has seen unprecedented growth and prosperity over the past 6,000 years. Stretching from Turkey to Saudi Arabia, this mighty river has provided water for agriculture, transportation, and energy production, sustaining communities along its banks and shaping the history of the Middle East. But as the climate changes and the demands on the rivers increase, questions are arising about its future. Euphrates River, which is one of the two main rivers that define the region of Mesopotamia, the other being the Tigris River. These two rivers originate from eastern Turkey within a distance of 50 miles from each other and flow southeast through northern Syria and Iraq to the head of the Persian Gulf. The Euphrates and Tigris rivers form a crucial river system that sustains an alluvial salt marsh ecosystem in the Middle East. The rivers are fed by several small tributaries that supply shallow freshwater lakes, swamps, and marshes, all of which are surrounded by the desert. The Euphrates River, stretching 1,730 miles in length, is the largest river in Southwest Asia. It was formed by the confluence of two branches, the Karsu River and the Murat River, and descends between major ranges of the Taurus Mountains. While less than 30% of its drainage basin lies within Turkey, the river receives approximately 94% of its water from this region. The upper reaches of the Euphrates traverse steep canyons and gorges and flow southeast across Syria and through Iraq. Join us as we delve deeper into the story of the Euphrates River. The Euphrates River is primarily fed by two major tributaries, the Khabur and the Bialik, both originating in southeastern Turkey. Throughout its entire length, the Euphrates doesn't receive any further water flow north of Basra in southern Iraq, where it merges with the Tigris River to form the Shatt al-Arab, which ultimately empties into the Persian Gulf. Historically, the valley of the Euphrates was heavily irrigated, leading to the rise of numerous great cities along its banks. Remnants of these communities can still be found today. At one point, the river divided into several channels at Basra, creating an extended marshland. The Tigris-Euphrates Basin, a vital ecosystem in Southeast Asia, supported an extensive and diverse natural wetlands area spanning 15,000 to 20,000 square kilometers for thousands of years. Unfortunately, the marshes have undergone significant destruction, with between 84 and 90% being lost since the 1970s, according to the United Nations Environmental Program and the Terrible Foundation. A substantial portion of the wetlands was destroyed in 1999 by Saddam Hussein's regime, with the land being drained for military access and political control of the marsh Arabs. The government constructed canals, dikes, and dams, rerouting the water of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers away from the marshes, resulting in its destruction. The rerouting of water caused the Euphrates to dry up, necessitating the construction of a dam to prevent the water from backing up from the Tigris and replenishing the former marshes. To speed up the process of drying up the marshlands, some were burned and underground pipes were installed to remove water. Unfortunately, the drying of the marshes caused the loss of salt-tolerant vegetation, plankton-rich waters that nourish the surrounding soils, 52 native fish species, wild boar, red fox, buffalo, and other water birds that inhabited the marshes. The Euphrates River has significant historical and cultural significance, with mentions in the Bible as one of the borders of the land granted to Abraham's descendants. The river's valley was heavily irrigated in ancient times, and many significant cities grew on its banks. In conclusion, the Tigris-Euphrates Basin was once a thriving wetlands ecosystem, but has suffered extensive destruction in recent decades, with 84 to 90% of the marshes destroyed since the 1970s. Prophecies in both Christian and Muslim eschatology have foretold the drying up of the Euphrates, which has been worsened by Turkey's cutting of the river's flow. This has resulted in a humanitarian crisis in the region, affecting access to drinking water and causing major health problems. Despite this, the area remains an important habitat for many species of aquatic vegetation, water birds, and other animals, highlighting the need for conservation efforts to protect this unique and valuable ecosystem. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video informative and interesting, then do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again later.